friends, it's time for another story written by Paul Rogers. He is the author, and the pictures are illustrated by Kazuko, a one-name person. Kazuko, like Prince or Cher. Yep. What will the weather be like today? Question. What will the weather be like? Let's go to the beginning. Just at the moment when the night becomes day, when the stars in the sky begin fading away, up comes the sun. You can hear all the birds and the animals say, "What will the weather be like today?" Oh yeah, curious. They want to know what kind of day will we have because of the weather. Doesn't the weather change the way you operate sometimes? Will it be windy? Oh, we could fly a kite. This man's losing his hat. The trees bend a little bit on windy days. Wow, be careful. You could lose some things. Will it be warm? Warm enough to go out and play? Warm enough to play without a jacket? Oh yeah, maybe even lie in the sun? Swim in the water? Oh yeah, it's gotta be very warm for me, like over 80 degrees. Will there be snow? Oh, not here, but other places can have snow, and you can make snowmen and go skiing and sledding. Or a frost? Yes, it can be cold enough here for a frost, where it almost is like ice settling down on the buildings and the trees and the grass, even the roads can be dangerous. Or a storm. We get these for sure. Look how the storm affects the land. You know, the animals, they need to be taken inside too and cared for, at least brought closer so that they're not in danger of the lightning. Everybody move inside, get moving. Don't let your umbrella bend backwards. Be dry, says the lizard, and I won't complain. See, lizards like the dry areas of, say, a desert. The frog in the bog says, perhaps it will rain. Oh yes, remember a bog is kind of like a swamp. Frogs like that. It's 10 o'clock. I wonder what the white cockatoo likes. Seems that they like it steamy and hot. Well, you'll have weather like that here in Florida, cockatoo. The mole doesn't know if it's raining or not. Here's the mole. This is the top of the earth, and this is beneath the earth. That's where the mole likes to go. No wonder he or she is protected by being underneath. They don't know. But whatever the weather, I work, says the bee. No matter what, the bee buzzes. Takes care of all the work that the busy bee does. Wet, says the duck, is the weather for me. Quack, quack. Wet. Well, we know that. Ducks love to swim. The fish say, weather. What's that? Why does a fish wonder about the weather? They live in the water itself, and the water can get stormy, so they are affected by weather. It's just funny. The author wants you to realize that there's not a lot that they are affected by when it comes to the wind. You know, they're deep down in the water, not at the top of the water where the boats are affected. The world has awakened. The day has begun. Oh, people are busy. They want to know, what is the weather like? But somewhere it's cloudy, and somewhere there's sun. Yep, if it's not at my house, it might be at your house. And somewhere the sun and the rain meet to play. and paint a bright rainbow to dress up the day. How is the weather where you are today? And that's what we're going to talk about in our activity today. We are going to be looking at ways to express what we see. We need to go outside possibly and maybe even use some tools. You might have a thermometer around. You might look at your air conditioner to see if your air conditioner gives you a temperature for the outdoors. You might take a little thermometer outdoors and put it not in a bright sunny place, but in a place where it can just absorb and determine what the temperature, the warmth is outside, and look at the numbers. Write down the numbers that you see on your thermometer and consider looking at the sky and the trees around you and the bushes, and listen and look to see what you notice. Write it down. Draw a picture of it. Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it both sunny and cloudy? Partly sunny or partly cloudy, depends on how you see it. Is it stormy? Could it be foggy? Different types of weather and different types of temperature. Is it windy or breezy? Is it cool? Is it hot? Or is it just warm and pleasant? So consider writing down the things that you see and draw pictures of them. We have weather words in our activity. I have just put it, oh, it's behind me. You have weather cards that you can spell out the letters to the words, and get creative. Draw pictures about it. Show your mom, oh yes, I drew a cloud, or because I saw clouds in the sky, or I drew birds. And the birds sounded happy because they like this weather. I saw a squirrel, and the squirrel was busy gathering, bird seeds, robbing from the bird feeders. Squirrels do that. So I just want you to take out some paper, some drawing and writing materials, and predict what you think the weather will be like later today too. You can draw pictures of what you see right now and then predict. Have an idea of maybe what the weather will be like, say at 5 o'clock. All right? So enjoy this writing activity and investigation of the weather. Have a great day, everyone.